Oh, there it go. There it go. Okay, we might be. I'm gonna turn this. Well, if I turn the chat off, I ain't gonna be able to see. Bam. Okay. Yes. 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 That's what I'm talking about. Right there. Okay. How come my chat highlight don't work though? That's the crazy thing, bro. If this chat highlight would work, that would be dope. Hate to have to start it all over, but I had to start it all over to start it all over. You feel me? But because I'm trying to basically stream vertical and horizontal at the same time to see if I can get it to work, and I did, so I know how to do it now. But I guess I'm gonna open up Discord, chop it up for a little bit. I can't stay up too long, you know. I gotta get up early. I gotta be at work at 8. So you know how that goes. You know how that goes. That's if any. Oh, everybody's in here too. So yeah, you can be scared. You can be scared of the truth. What's up with y'all? Y'all is the truth. Yeah, what y'all up to though? Yeah, basically. Kanye West. What? Damn. I just got off, man. I just got off work. I was trying to test out my stream and shit. I wasn't even trying to go live, and yeah, I accidentally went live, and people started popping in. So I said, let me go on and do a live and go check out everybody on Discord.
Wait, are we live right now?
Huh?
Are we live right now?
Yeah, we live right now. I just got off work and shit, bro. I was tired as hell.
Oh,
Hey, ask the
oh
chat
yeah.
if they heard Kanye West's new song called "Cousin."
He got a song called Cousin.
West was just deciphering the lyrics to it. He was basically reading the lyrics and making it go through the moment line.
You
Basically.
should be
Oh,
able to hear Discord now. I just what's the name it. I can see it. I can see it showing up.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
But you was deciphering the
The lyrics
the
of
lyrics to
which
Kanye West's new song. What was it about?
it's about like just like his past, about his relationship with his cousin, and also their interactions with each other.
It's a little graphic, but I mean,
It was
take it
from
with a grain of
Mississippi.
salt, bro.
It's a
Yeah, I
He,
don't know.
Look,
I don't know
look
if I
at it
want to
if you
hear it
want.
now.
Nah,
yeah, his
I
cousin's from Mississippi,
you
bro.
say,
So you know
but
how they
that's
get
that's what we
down.
were
I
talking about.
didn't get no seat
We're
today.
just talking about like how
took 10 perks to
it's
get
no
high.
filter. He's just
Yeah,
talking
no,
about
nah.
his his life. You know what I mean? And
oh,
it's sad that it had to go through something like that, but it's just kind of like Kanye just being Kanye at this point. That's how I feel.
Man, Kanye don't get two
Li-
shits.
That's what I'm saying. Like you don't care what nobody thinks about him, bro. Like he's just gonna tell you how it is,
You
and
said it's cutting out,
that's just what it is. That's just what it is.
man.
Uh, yo, Keith, what part you want me to put through the moment line? Cause I did I'll do the truth will
I don't
set you
know.
free someday.
Wait, let me see. Let me check and see if
But
it's playing right on my end.
just don't say the lyrics out loud, but every line, basically decipher it, what it said, what it mean in the moment line, and tell us.
All
And
right,
you
all
don't
right.
even got to read the lyrics out loud. Just read it in your head. Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna say the moment. I'm just gonna say the moment line, and then you could probably
Yeah,
figure. And then yeah, we'll
tell us,
match it.
Tell us the moment like equation for every bar.
Kanye just being Kanye at this point.
Yeah, it's playing good on my YouTube snail horseplay.
Wait, Rand, you should tell it to us in 432 hertz.
Oh my goodness.
432 hertz. Okay.
Let me see how this one playing. He
Don't
said
think twice.
432 hertz.
Just hanging old.
Think twice, not once or 3 times. 432 hertz.
Okay, so yeah, for the ones out there, it's 2 streams going, so you don't have to watch it in vertical. You can go watch it in horizontal, because it seemed like the vertical one is kind of tripping.
And for everybody out here in the
You know what's
Discord,
wild,
and
Theo?
everybody
You
in
said
the YouTube, welcome. What's that, Reggie?
I mean, I can't.
because you
stream
said
it like this.
you said read it. You said read it in 432 hertz, and I had just calculated 345.
And that equals what? Equanimity?
345 on the moment line is, well, the opposite. Negative 345 is previous. So what do you think 435 is if the negative
I
of
can't
it is
do it
previous?
like this. This ain't gonna work, bro.
432.
I would go regular.
What is 432?
I like chocolate.
Blend. 432 is blend. Like, do you like blended
I
chocolate?
ate edibles. That's what it is. I forgot I took some edibles, some Rick Simpson oil.
You know, regardless of everything,
Simping
humans will
Buffalo.
forever be perfect.
But don't nobody understand that though, Rance.
That's
Everybody's
what I'm
Why not?
trying.
perfect.
That's what I'm
let me
trying.
go here.
Yeah, because we be having pets, and the pets be wanting to be perfect, but they not perfect. They don't get the joke, and they be looking at us with them weird eyes. But they be like, "But I know a secret, and I know what I could do. I know what my capabilities are." I feel like because you famous, I feel like you got the right to kill people. I feel like because you an
Man, see, I
animal.
got man, you gonna make me stop the whole live, bro. You can't be saying shit like
Can't
that.
say that.
Bro, what the
Oh, my
fuck?
fault. My fault.
What the fuck,
No, because
Rance?
'cause
You
it's
just
a part of the
see
law.
that's the thing that people be saying, bro, because it mess it up for other people that's furthering their understanding. Because once you further your understanding and you figure out who you are, this is what people say, that you feel like you can do anything, and I'm not saying you can't, but why would you even want to? Why, bro?
No.
You gotta take a chill pill. You got.
Or don't take a pill.
What the hell, bruh?
You were supposed to be equating the moment line for us, bro.
Now you got me thinking the moment line is evil. 'Cause talking like
Moment line
that's
is
not
evil.
that's not even vegan, man. That's not vegan at all.
No, moment line is evil. Trust me. I know what evil. I know what a moment line could do.
I'm just saying.
Yep.
But the
No,
moment
remember,
line,
Rant? The moment line is a beautiful. I thought you said you turned it into a beautiful film, and it's everything.
I did, and she's also very evil.
the what's the name, man? The revolution will not be televised. Okay, Rance.
I agree.
The revolution will
So where
not
you at, bro?
be
You was just spitting
televised.
freestyle, bro. You was just spitting 50 bars. What happened to you, bro?
Straight from ether, straight from Earth. Can we get a little bit of feedback here?
I don't know. It depends on what type of feedback it is, Theo. I don't know, man. You feel
Like,
me?
I'm thinking about that sound like electric guitar feedback. Jimi Hendrix. I
Yeah.
guess. Or maybe some Wise words.
I just had one of the
Opinions.
coolest shroom experiences, man. I can't go back into the darkness rants.
Recently?
Yep, yep. On Saturday night.
Damn.
On Saturday
How
night,
much?
it was
How much you take or what?
probably like 8 grams.
Bro, I feel like
Damn.
I'm
About
not
eight
even
Boy,
grams.
supposed to do
yeah.
like that. Like the most I've done was like 5 or 6, but like I could definitely like go beyond that at this point.
Yeah, it's wild because I think that's when you get that heightened sense, bro. Hey Theo, it had me thinking about something, right? It had me thinking about consciousness, right? Consciousness.
Yeah.
What if consciousness don't even really like exist in the body?
Right.
Like what if
Okay, in
it's
the body.
yeah, like what if consciousness don't exist in the body? It exists somewhere else. And we're just our frequency
Yeah.
tunes into it.
Isn't that like non-dual? It's kind of like non-local because it's like it's not local, but it's also not local.
I
I
don't
think what's here is like I've seen on the trip. It's made up of every realm.
yeah, but okay. Like okay, so if the body is like this this robot computer type thing, right? And it can tap into all these different things, right? When the body dies, it dies. Like consciousness don't die with the body. Consciousness it lives on. Where I
Yeah,
don't
well,
know.
Right.
it goes somewhere else. Then like
I think it
we
was
don't
never
really
here.
have we don't have like a
Maybe.
Mm.
concept of what or how or like where it goes, but that's what they say. Like it goes like your consciousness detaches from your body, so it's able to travel without you. But whatever you were here, I mean that's what people remember you as. You know what I mean?
And
Well, I
yeah,
think
but
that's the thing is once you
The
leave your
flesh, they
body,
remember
there's
you
really
as
no you.
a human.
There is no you.
But think about the human, bro. Like you're a whole person. Like you're not just nothing. You're something. You're something to somebody. Your family
Well,
or
nothing is also a thing.
yeah, but
I'm
that
saying there
only
is no you. Like,
that only
only.
lasts for the
exactly. It's
time for a
temporary.
certain
I,
time.
I know. I know that to that extent. It's just like then what's beyond that is beyond me. You know what I mean?
I get that, but it's like it only lasts for like a certain time while you're here. You try to the ones that remember you even when you
Oh,
gone. But
I think it's like either
Think
things
about
beyond us or nothing
when you take
beyond us.
think about when you take a supplement. Okay, think about you get high off weed or something. How long is
make
that gonna
chocolate
last you?
bar. It lasts a
Or
little bit.
how long? How long is the shroom trip gonna last you? Like in reality, or acid
Forever.
trip, or DMT?
Forever.
Oh, so you think it's forever?
it, it seems
But what
like it's
happens when you
forever.
what happens when you
Damn
shoot
near
back?
feel
Okay, you
like
Right?
come back and you're like, oh shit, it really wasn't. Like I'm
But it,
still here. You know what I
Come
mean?
but
back
it,
here.
it seemed like forever because like the next day everything the next forever everything just be fractally. It just be fractally from then on. Oh, the 4ACO chocolate bars. Oh yeah,
So
okay.
that's why. So then the question arises. Okay, like what is the fractal? You know what I mean? What is it?
I think
It's kind of hard to
it's
answer.
just that's the infinite factorization. I really think it's like something that we know when we
Yeah,
get
but
in this
now
experience of what
we're
we
just
are.
labeling it.
Then
We
we
don't
have
know.
the
We really
information
don't
that we
know.
need
Yeah,
in
we
that
really.
time.
I think we really don't even know what human is. I think we
Well,
we
I'm
get
saying the we that we're saying is like a mind that we're referring to, like either our own experience in mind and memory.
like cause like I
So
was just tripping off of just consciousness itself and going like okay, what if life is consciousness? Meaning everything is just consciousness. itself. Like, you know how they say, like, oh, life is God and different things of that nature. What if life is just that? So that mean it would all be this one thing. So
Yeah.
the body, what if the body like perishes within consciousness? So it's like somewhere out there where we don't know, because I don't know. You know, every time I see them try to talk about or figure out where consciousness is, like they don't know. They don't even know where it's at, where it exists
I don't
within the
think it's
body.
both, though. I think even saying where is something is like a metaphor, and it's like a mixture of something almost coming to you, or you wrapping it, entangling it, or you going to it. It's like not this, not that.
What's up,
A weird
Marathon Kev?
quantum state.
The quantum state, because I'm telling you, bro, I was like this eggplant like looking creature, bro. That shit was hella crazy. Then I was like this other worm like creature that just that shit threw me all the way off. It threw me all the way off because it's like almost like reality looked the same, but it didn't. It's like I was in some other type shit, but then I was like this worm-like creature pretending to be human or some shit, acting like it was human or something.
I think it's like we're almost in a pod of consciousness, and it's infinitely big or small. But I guess it's always like we're always here, and it's always now.
But the thing that fucks me up is the fact that we can tap into anything that's here. It's like, you know, that shit is weird as shit, bro, because that shit is hella weird. When you tap in like that, then you become all these little things. Like you become this lighter and this cup and all this. And you going, how the fuck is that even a possibility? So am I already that thing? Is that why I, use that thing the way that I use it? Because it's already an extension of me or something? So is everything just an extension of the you?
I think like what that tip shows, or like what deepest death experience is crossing over to the other side. It's just like there's no question when you're there, and it's full. There's no words. It's full experience, and it's like there's really no difference between a lighter and like the building lighters, ground and trees.
You know what?
It's just like made of Play-Doh or something.
But you know what would be fucked up? What if this was the other side?
But it doesn't. This is the other side. That's what
Round Dogs took for ACO.
And it's like every side you're on is that side because there's only one side.
It just coexist.
But what I say doesn't really matter. It's not like a philosophical thing.
I know, right? I know,
you
right?
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, nah, he said I didn't know Round Dogs took for ACO, bro. Well, I ain't gonna lie. The only thing, and I'm not saying, go out there and try for ACO. The only thing that made me take it is the fact that it was an invention from Albert Hoffman. And I know Albert Hoffman know what the fuck he doing. That's the only.
He's the godfather of fractals.
I'll do it because I done acid. Albert Hoffman invented that. So
yeah.
Why wouldn't I do that?
That's what I was saying when I found out that he had his hands on it. I said, "Oh, I gotta try this." Jesus is the only one who can make it happen for us all in this world. Everybody say that, bro, but I guess the ones who say that, like, you say it to people that you feel like you need to try to save. And I always say this, bro. It's homeless people out there that you need to go and preach Jesus to. It's like a lot of people out there really, we already fractally, we love you and everything, but there's people that need to like really hear that's doing bad. Like people that are okay and they not causing problems. They not like, why would you try to preach to them? Jesus didn't preach to them. Jesus went and preached to the people that he know needed it. He didn't preach to
Jesus was with the bangers and the prostitutes. All I mess with is gangsters and strippers.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a
it.
I don't
That's
think I don't
it.
hey,
think
that's a quote.
he
That's a
wasn't
quote from
trying to.
Corinthians.
He was just trying to like portray a message. Like this is like what this is the like the consequences of life, and this is what y'all are doing, and like I'm just here to tell y'all like there's another way. That's what I got from it. You
Maybe.
know what I mean?
Not maybe. Maybe. But
Like,
over
why,
my
like that story, like okay, he got crucified, whatever, and then they he resurrected. Okay, what caused them to do that to him? You know what I mean?
because that's what people do. They destroy what they don't understand. Like that's just what people do, and like period. People destroy what they don't understand, especially if it's outside of their belief or understanding. They will come along and they will try to, no, you gotta look at it like me, and it's like, nah, that what the fuck. Everything looks at life differently. Like everything looks at life differently, and that's the way it is. But it's like you'll take your understanding and you try to put it on other people, thinking that you can save other people, but you can't even save you. So how you gonna save somebody else? And it's crazy because I always look at it like, bro, who you trying to save them from? You just trying to save people from themselves. Because some people need to be saved from themselves. Like we could be in hell
That's right.
or heaven now. Yeah, that's what I be feeling like. Like you kind of travel through hell and heaven within life, cause shit can get hellish and then shit can get heavenly like all the time. But then it's like weird because I think the ones that try to share certain things they don't understand, like you creating evil when you do what you doing. Like you tell people, like if they don't believe this they gonna go to hell. Like you making people evil that you don't even know if they evil or not. Like you can't even read a person's heart and tell if they're a good person. But to tell a person, like, if you don't believe this, then you going to hell, you evil. Like how do you know? Like you it's like, bro, like you creating evil and you don't even know that's what you doing. And it's like, kind of, to me, it's like it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, bro. But I guess that's just part of it. They say we could really only be spirits, but our brain makes us perceive each other as physical humans. Could be. That could be a possibility. That could be a possibility. That could be a real possibility, bro. You feel me? He say 4ACO was like one of Ram Doss's first trips when he was younger. It's a cool story. It's everywhere nowadays, apparently. Yeah, I can't deny it, bro. That was some of my most amazing experiences was off the 4ACO. I don't know why. It was pushing me straight past. It was pushing me so far past the scariness of psychedelics that I wasn't even scared no more. It was like showing me that I was creating the fear that I had of the things I was seeing. It's like, why are you scared? Like, you scared to go into darkness because you seeing this or you seeing that? It's like you create darkness, you create light. And I started to understand it like as I went on, and like that's what made me not like have fear when I started diving in a lot. I didn't have that fear no more. I wasn't scared of what I was seeing or what I was facing because it always seemed like I was facing myself, the deepest parts of myself, the deepest, most heinous parts of me. And it was like, but it just, it was just beautiful. And like, I like all my 4ACO experiences. They opened me up a lot, bro. You feel me? And I ain't taking nothing away from the shrooms because the shrooms was like no different because like when you see what the 4ACO do and how it works, it converts itself to psilocybin or something within your stomach. It do the same thing shrooms do. It's just the fact that the dosage, sometimes it'll be like you taking like 20, 30 grams of mushrooms. So like that was the thing. I think that was the dope thing about it. And it was, man, 4ACO was beautiful as hell. I said I ran through so much of that. It was like I was going all the time. I I spoke to the trees. I spoke to everything in life. It seemed like off of 4ACO. I seen so many different lifetimes that I was just like amazed. Ran across all kinds of different entities, like entities like I never thought that I would even see. Anubis and the Baphomet and you all type of shit, bro. And like I wasn't even spooked. Like I wasn't spooked. Like I always said, bro, the only thing that really like kind of threw me off is like I said, when I become one with everything. That's the one thing that always like kind of spooked me because it's like to me, like it's not scary, but it's like, damn, it's like too much. It's like too much, bro. It's too much. Like when everybody you talking to, like they say, it seemed like it's you just always talking to yourself. It's never anybody outside of you. That be like the weirdest thing. And then the entities is telling you, yeah, see, you didn't know you've been doing this your whole life. This is what you do. Like you and you create all these other people and you just always just talking to yourself, but it's nobody but you. And it's like, come on now. Like I can't accept that. I can't accept that. Let's see. I don't bump mainstream, rock, underground, all that other shit. Sugar coated and watered down. That's that's E40 verse. All of it is sugar coated and watered down. He didn't get retwisted. Let's see, like free from locks. Preston, I'm not sure if he had creds, but he definitely had locks. Oh, Jesus. Dang, bro, we talk, and then when we start talking about Jesus, come on now, like, if we just be real about it, right? If we just be like real, like really real about it, it's not even really no proof out there that Jesus really existed. It's not it's like no proof nowhere, really. You feel me? So we don't even know if it's a thing. And then half the time when I'm listening to the story, like when I listen to like the scriptures and stuff like that, it seems like it's talking about us, about you, how you perceive life, how you go through life, different things that you go through in life. And that's what all the stories seem like now. You feel me? Especially when I watch that soldier's journey, the soldier's journey, soldier's story. Like everyone has that soldier story to where you just had your ups and downs in life, things you went through and all that type of shit, and you made it through, and then things got better. You feel me? It's like every story is like that, even our story. You feel me? Some of us didn't make it, some of us did, but I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's hard to believe anything nowadays because I think what it is the way people do it, the way people use it as like propaganda. I think that's what it is. It's like people use it in order to control certain people, and that's what make me like kind of push myself away from it because like I said, if you don't believe, then it's something wrong with you, and it's like nah, bro, like nah, like like just because like even the ones that turn into what do they call it, the ones that don't even believe in God and things of that nature, like I don't think it's anything wrong with them. They just got a different understanding than everybody else. You feel me? The atheists or whoever they are, like everything comes together and it makes this one big thing. But these is all our one minds just coming up with all these different perceptions, these different ideas. And then over time, these ideas change. Like I said this before, like the stories, like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and or you feel me, or Pinocchio, you feel me, like you'll have a gang of different people making the story of Pinocchio, and it'll be like, okay, this is John Witherspoon version of Pinocchio. Oh, this is uh Matthew Hatfield version of Pinocchio. Like it's almost the same thing like that to where it kind of messes up the true story of what really happened because everybody else come with their own version of the story. And then you got Mormons, and then you got Islam, and then you got Buddha. You got all these
British
different ones
people.
of the same story. What's up, whoop-de woo? What you say, Theo?
Then you've got British people.
Exactly. Like language, like even language, right? Like like we can see the pattern, like even language, bro. Like language started with one language, and then it all these other languages it began to spread. It's like, like that tree growing, all the different branches, but everything stemmed from like one thing, one seed. You feel me? And
Yeah.
and it's like kind of trippy, bro. It's kind of trippy, but it make me not, like I don't know, and you begin to create your own understanding, which I think we all do, but we just take from what's already there, and then we make
And it's
our
like
own.
that thing, 'cause sometimes the way we make it is like we discover so many different parts in different places, and it's kind of like this self-organizing, harmonizing in our mind. We'd be like, what reality? Be like, oh, that one, obviously.
Yeah, that
And the
one.
more someone would ask questions, or you go down that line and think, oh, that's there, this is the, of course. And then you're like, wait, how did I know that? You really
Yeah,
don't know how you know until you
and
trace it
it's
back. Every
weird.
part that you put brick by brick. We
It,
built this fractal.
it's weird. It's weird because like we look at a kid that got an imaginary friend, and we'll make it seem like that kid's imaginary friend ain't real, but we all got that. We just got a different name for it. And that
I don't.
imaginary friend that we got, sometimes we call it God, sometimes we call it Jesus, sometimes we call it this, sometimes we call it that. But in a sense, none of these things is right here, right, like right now. I can't take it out my pocket and show it to you and go, look, this is Jesus right here, or this is God right here. Like I have to break it down, and I got to explain it in order to make a person understand what it actually is. And then once I do that and I break it down and I give it to them, now they take it and they have their own perception of it. And now when they go explain it, the God that they explain gonna be closer to them than it is to me. And
All I want is for Jesus to tell me when to go.
oh my God. While the phrase "we are blind 2 hours of each day" might seem dramatic, the reality is closer to being blind for a small fraction of time, about 40 minutes per day, due to natural process called saccadic, whatever, masking. Its process helps reduce motion blur as our eyes and the world move. Yeah, but yeah, that's why. What's up with it though, Regal? Tell me,
What's going on, brethren?
tell me when to go.
Tell me when to go. Some Henny. Got the green. Dude, just come on. We all cannot deny that E40's album, whichever album that was that came from the Bay with Tell Me When to Go. Um so many cuts, but that was one of the hottest track. That was like one of the best musical productions in a long minute
That's
from rap music.
every E40 CD. You can play the whole
It's
CD
about
through it in the slap.
Not
just
But
about
but your homies gotta watch every CD.
yeah, every
The
one.
click, E40.
just about.
Hey, I'm not what's the name in no more, bro. I'm not. I'm gonna stop believing everything. I ain't gonna believe shit no more.
What are you talking about?
No, I'm just talking
There's
about.
your mother. Yeah, one of the fucking.
I was just let go of all belief systems. I'm gonna start fresh. Okay, I'm gonna start fresh.
Yeah.
I don't even know that my mother is my mother for real.
Yeah, I don't even know because she might not be. Because
I
she
don't know
told me,
anybody, bro. I don't know nothing.
she already told me she wasn't. She said, "I didn't make you.
Isn't
God
that
made
weird?
you."
The only way that we're holding back from realizing even more ultimate truth than ever might be just because we're already knowing what we realized or some shit we believe or we see reality. We just have a feng shui set a certain way.
Yeah,
It's like less knowing. it's like all of a sudden less and less knowing anything at all of a sudden comes into knowing everything.
But
So it's a
you know
weird
what's weird, bro? Because once you know, like once you create something, bro, that shit just kind of just grows. You like building blocks or something, because it just keeps getting added to and getting
like
bigger.
dolphin babies.
Yeah, and the
You
dolphin
know,
become
bro,
a
it's like
whale.
you like describing a pyramid.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what we do. We walk around building pyramids, bro, all the time.
Exponential.
Yeah, we walk around
That's
just
crazy.
building hella pyramids. You feel me? All different types of pyramids. And
It's like the
then
way that our number system works, like 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, a million.
and
The
then
exponential rate at which it fractally increases.
and then when
That Mandelbrot.
like Rob did when we finish building it, we tear it down and we build another one. Cause like, have you ever built up the perception of the kind of car you wanted? And like, you're like, have you ever thought about your first car and how long ago that shit was? And when you got it and how you felt when you first got it? Or your first girlfriend, or your first pair of clean ass sneakers, your first pair of clean Jordans. You feel me? Like over time, that shit wore out. It wasn't what it was after a point in time. Like, you know, after about 10 cars, you going like, oh, that car wasn't all that. It was cool, but you know, now this one right here is a lot better. Oh, them shoes they was cool, but then, you know, you just kind of wear them down over time. And that's what everything do. I was talking about that, Theo, like, you know how we always talk about the Bugattis, right?
Yeah, of course, because we drive.
Hey, you remember what the first Lamborghini looked like?
Yeah, like what? Scarface?
Square. Yeah, on Scarface. You don't.
Yeah, that
Hey, yeah.
crazy ass exotic, like
Minecraft looking. It looked like something from Minecraft. You feel me? And now
it's all
when the last time you seen one of them actually driving on the street?
back when I
What do you
was in
talk
Miami
about
in the '80s with Tony Montana. Not
I thought you
since
talking
then.
about the Cybertrucks. I was gonna say the Cybertrucks are ugly as hell.
Man, yeah, the Cybertrucks look. Yeah, you get so many Cybertrucks out here, bro. They got them in all different kind of colors.
Bro,
We
you
used
know
to
what's
have
crazy?
IRL
That's-
truck.
Like, you know, like no Cybertruck is less than 6 figures, and that just tells you how many people have money to waste. That they're all driving around in so
They
many
hate
damn
themselves that much
Cybertrucks.
that they need to drive in a plywood 2x4 made ass, looking ass, shaped
Well,
ass.
it's like they
driving
need to
them.
it's like they need to drive in it so that other people know that, hey, look, I'm a nerd who's like modern, or like, you know what I mean, like the most newest thing, and it's like ugly as hell, but I still got it. It's
Yeah,
like
Yeah, it's kind
hey,
of like
don't you?
Crocs. But being Crocs are really good, so maybe it's also really good.
they're tuned into the world as
Or
far as
maybe
like what
Crocs
the
is
world
the
sells
wrong
them,
side.
You want to
because you
be
know the
seen,
world isn't yours.
but
They want to be
Crocs
seen.
are
Yeah,
yours.
but you know when
even Tony Montana.
Cybertrucks when
The
Cybertrucks
world is good.
first dropped though, they was kind of interesting when you first started seeing them.
Yeah.
It was like,
Oh yeah,
oh
100.
look,
I
there go
guess
one
that's the
right
thing,
there.
Like we could say,
Hype,
did you
hype,
want the world
hype,
to be yours, or do you want to be
hype
the
always,
world? And when you're
hype
being the
always,
world, you can't have the world. So it's like
yeah.
a weird trade-off.
Hype always be like that. Even like when disco came out, people were like, "Oh, disco's so great," but then even the people that used to love disco realized,
This is
like, man,
good,
that shit was whack.
I
man.
like
Like
disco.
I
I
still
never
don't
played
understand
it.
people who love ABBA. No offense to ABBA lovers, but I'm just like, damn, that is like some of the wackest music. Like, I mean, it's got some stuff. I mean, like that one piano riff, but like as far as like, anyway,
But if you
people don't like to hear
hey,
negative things, dog.
if you
That's all I can tell you.
if you was raised on it, it'll be your favorite music though. If you
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's true. 100.
it'll be your
Hey,
favorite
that's true.
music if you was raised
Say
on
some
it. Like
experiences of it.
Bro, that's like me and old school. Like I grew up on old school, so it's like when I hear old school, to me, I'm like, oh yeah, that slaps. You know,
yeah.
like Gap Band, Fatback,
Yeah.
One Way, like old ass like 80s and 70s
But
music that was funk. Like I grew up on
but
funk,
but
so it's like to
that's
me it's dope.
why Dr. Dre started taking them old songs and taking them beats, Bootsy Collins and all of them, and making them into new
Oh
rap
yeah,
songs. And everybody do that now. They've been doing that
true.
shit.
Did you guys hear about Bootsy Collins Parliament, the George Clinton's mushroom experience when they took hella mushrooms and then they started to drive home and then they said a straight up UFO was like right below, like flying right behind them
Yeah.
and they didn't know what to do, and George Clinton just looked at Bootsy and was like, can you go any faster? Like, can we just get
uh,
out of this, please? Like, and he said they both. It was one of those things where they just both agreed not to tell each other what happened.
that was I was watching the one where it had all the little experience on Tales from the Tour Bus.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's where I saw it.
That shit was
That's great.
hilarious. They said they gave James Brown the Lucy. They said James Brown came out.
Oh wow.
He said he came out on stage and he just stood there and he made his hands like a circle. And they said he stood on stage like that for like an hour. Said this the new dance.
Bruh, if you were fucking just gyrating, but you were also locked in with all the finest drugs and like cocaine, and he
I
was
hear
drunk
James
on the
Brown.
liquid. Bruh, and he was
All I
just
hear
dressed to impress, like
That shit was hella
off the
funny.
Lucy. He
Yeah,
must have felt so good.
after LSD. And he was like, let me
But I
hit
think they
that.
said they had like 10 hits in the bottle.
Yeah.
And he like kept on wanting to hit it. So he was super dose.
Oh, that shit was hilarious, man. Yeah, he was super. Bootsy Collins said he got fired because he said he was off the Lucy and his guitar turned into a snake. He was doing the shit
Oh,
too much.
shit.
I don't know. He said that shit turned into a snake and shit. I heard a couple people say some shit like that. It ain't happened to you yet, huh, Theo?
Nah, but well, I could see how it would. I wasn't holding my guitar anymore when I went beyond. Once I was getting rippled, all my particles were flying away. The light was getting brighter and brighter.
Oh, yeah.
And I started to play guitar and strumming it really hard.
Yeah,
And then it strummed really good, but I didn't have the dexterity because I was like, it wasn't like I was sloppy drunk or anything, but the Lucy had me so hyperdimensional that I started to have too many reflexes to understand something
damn.
simple like guitar. I just
that's
couldn't
wild.
play at all.
That's wild. I'm about to tap out though, man. I gotta get up in the morning and go to work.
Yeah.
I wasn't planning on doing no live tonight. I was trying to wait till I had time.
I got some mushrooms though, True. When are we gonna take some?
I don't know. You tell me.
I miss you.
I should be off Monday, Sunday, and Monday, bro. 'Cause,
Monday, Sunday, and Monday.
yeah,
2 Mondays.
yeah, Sunday and Monday. I should be off every Sunday and Monday now, hopefully. That's what they said after the first week because they just like got me on standby. So I just sit around and do like little stuff they asked me to do. I was just chilling, watching the game, watching movies and shit. They like, just in case something happened, you can go take over. So they just had me up there until like 10
You
o'clock,
saw the
bro.
Lakers game, bro?
Nah, I didn't even care. I
That
seen
shit,
the
man, I lost some money. That's all good.
yeah, I seen Kawhi Leonard and them, you feel me, that game, and then I watched the other one. It was the I watched that one. And yeah, I watched a couple those two. The one that came on before that, I watched them back to back, bro. I didn't have I was like just chilling watching the game. They was
You're
like,
locked in for real.
yeah, he was like, man, you can go home or you can just chill up here and wait to see